the more that he dislikes the game. And he has been a vocal, proponent of dissatisfaction. But let me tell you something. This guy was a king of Marvel vs. Capcom 2. You might call him a god of that game. And do you think at the time he walked around extolling the virtues of how great the game was? No. He's just a savage. His hunger fuels him. So pay no attention to what he says, just pay attention to what he does. Sanford up against Xiaohai, who did so well at Next Level last night. We'll see what Santhrax has to say about that. Quick start already.
And just how did Xiaohai fare in the local NLBC last night?
I think he won.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
If you can't even defend home turf at the local, how do you expect to do it here on the big stage of the Brooklyn Beatdown? But it will be a travesty if some of the local players here, who have a lot of pride, obviously, from all the rich history of the FGC on the East Coast, is not able to put a dent into this incredible international talent. What was that crazy jump in from Xiaohai that paid off to take that round?
Round 2.
He's offensive. He goes right straight to the point with this Cammy. Sanford is not a player that gets flustered though. Playing a fast game, he's gonna just play right up to your speed. That's a drop, but if the reactions were there, it's just it's a back and forth from both of these players.
Great uppercut from Santhrax. To the knee bash, slowly pushing Cammy into the corner. Oh, flew a little too far.
He won't throw it.
Oh, and the combo drop, but a little too far on the other end. He'll still be able to convert, though. The karma points were in his favor. Did have that victory. So he needs to get a little better at punishing those blocked spiral arrows that pass right through.
Some really nice patience from Sanford in the ending moments of that last round. Playing around the fireball. Xiaohai's thinking about it, so Sanford doesn't throw it.
Great option select. Trying to jump away from my throw, I'll just anti-air you. Whoa, straight into the critical art.
Yeah,
Acceleration.
Queued up and ready.
Safe jump gets blown up by that Shoryuken on the ground. Oh.
Sanford fighting with 90% stun with no fear. Nice whip punish from Xiaohai to take it, but Sanford was angling on that comeback. Had the V-trigger waiting, played resourcefully with his meters, but Xiaohai looks pretty comfortable.
I want to say that Xiaohai did them a favor by attending NLBC and sort of exposing his gameplay before the big dance today.
You would think that, but I mean, he's the guy that took the tournament, so I think he might have put everyone else on notice. He did come back out of losers to take that one.
Nice. Good trade. Sanford bit on that snagger and paid for it. Oftentimes it makes more sense to take the throw when you think of that potential damage output, but here he comes, Shoryu repping back. Oh, knocked him down.
I've had enough of this. Had enough of this.
So close.
Rather not guess.
On point with the anti-airs is Xiaohai. What is that? The young boy with the young lad reactions right through that fireball. Ken obviously having the weaker of the fireball game compared to his Ryu counterpart, and he just blew up that hole.
You're talking about the young boy and those young reactions. He looks like he's dialed into Sanford's reaction, and he's giving him just the perfect time stutters to get into his head. Oh, was definitely wanted to be there. Xiaohai let Sanford get away with one.
But again, Sanford building on full gauge. But how will he burn his meter? Can he bring it back? And he perished with all that trigger and CA gauge.
Cammy wins.
An unfortunate demise for one of the local contestants here in New York. How deep will Xiaohai go? He had a taste of the local competition yesterday, performed marvelously well. We'll see how far he can go and deep in this, but first, a replay from the Score Esports.
Amazing pressure right here. And then we can see right now the whiff punish on that. We're going to see, and then a beautiful uppercut there. But again, we're going to see the exact same thing.
Look at that. So one thing that everybody knows Xiaohai for is the reactions. And everybody says, hey, in this game, you can't whiff punish. Look at this. 3 times? Those were not the only 3, folks.
Right.
Look at that. Again, the reactions. Immaculate.
Knowing,
right through.
Yeah, knowing that's not a true block string, just gets right through there. Uppercut into super. And then here we go. Right at the end here, just a couple of pokes, and Xiaohai takes it over Sanford Kelly.
Yeah, it seemed like Sanford really wanted to just make it happen at that point. Xiaohai knew it, and he put up the wall. Let's go back to the fellas.
Xiaohai has no problems with 8 frames, showing that a reaction-based game can have some place, perhaps. Still in Street Fighter V, really, really great whiff punishes there and great stuff from Xiaohai.